Okay, what the heck? Okay, today has been a very, very bad day. Um Went to Pick and Pull to pick up, or try to pick up that part for the van that I need for my timing belt, that little pulley. But they didn't have my year van with that engine, the 2.4 liter in it. But the Dodge Stratus and PT Cruiser, certain Dodge cars had that engine, and I found one that had a match, and started pulling the parts off to get to what I needed, and discovered my three-jaw pulley pullers are garbage. I have totally destroyed every one of them. I mean, I've bent them, I've had them break. They're they ain't worth nothing. They're just not strong at all. So anyway, it was around noon, 12:30, somewhere in there, when I got to that point, and I'm like, okay, well, let me see what time it is, and I pulled my phone out of my pocket and looked at it, and stuck it back in my pocket and started packing up so I could go to AutoZone to rent a three-jaw pulley puller. Finished packing up and went to leave Pick and Pull. And if you've ever been to Pick and Pull, you know their policy is when you go to leave, if you've got a toolbox, bag, bucket, whatever, you have to let them look in it. And at the point I was trying to leave, they only had one person working up front that was available, and that was the lady that was taking your money when you went to go in. So I was waiting there for her to finish, and apparently it was at that point somebody picked my pocket. Let me get this microphone a little closer, maybe. So anyway, I didn't know it right away, and it kind of ticks me off because they, as soon as they got it, they turned it off. There's no question about it because I got out the gate and got to the car. It was only a couple of minutes, and got to the car and I realized it was when I realized my phone wasn't in my pocket anymore. Now, the shorts was wearing today, the pockets aren't real deep like my older shorts are. Different brands is why. So I had about that much of the phone, about an inch and a half worth of phone, sticking out the top of my front pants pocket. Never been a problem. But it's enough that somebody, if you're distracted and you're not paying attention to your surroundings, and you're just chilling, like I was while waiting on the lady, somebody can reach over there and very carefully grab the phone and slide it out of your pocket, and you're liable not to even notice it, and that's what happened to me. So I'm very unhappy about that, because that's a $175 insurance deductible I have to pay that I don't have the money to pay. So I went to my phone company and had them deactivate the SIM card on my phone. No big deal. But they did that, and that takes care of that issue. But I can't lock my phone because apparently I didn't turn on the part that would allow me to do that. iPhone doesn't tell you this stuff. They don't say, oh, you got all these options. Yeah, you can do this stuff, but you got to turn this, check this box to make it work. They don't tell you that. They figure you're going to know. Well, when you aren't a normal iPhone user, you don't know this stuff. But anyway, my phone company, I had this phone. I've had it for a few years sitting just in case something like this happens, because I've had a phone quit working before, so, insurance claims, it comes in handy. So this is what I get to use for a few days. Here in a second, I've got to go and see if I've got enough money to file an insurance claim available. But anyway, I'm not happy about it. Got too much going on. Couldn't get the part I needed. It would not come off the car. It was the only one they had. So, yeah, no good. Uh, the heck? Okay, that was weird. Anyway, me and the old lady, we had a bit of an argument today, and not happy about it. Shouldn't have went as far as it did. But it was a case of she was thinking that she's saying that, well, maybe you set the phone down. Well, no, I put it in my pocket because I was packing up to leave. Why would I set it on the ground when I'm packing up my tools? Doesn't make sense. So she doesn't think about that stuff. But she said I wasn't taking responsibility. And I'm sitting here trying to explain to her I'm taking responsibility. I know where I had it. But yet with her, she just flat out refuses to take responsibility, and she refuses to acknowledge that she doesn't take responsibility for what she does. You know, she's like, her attitude is, "Oh, I'm retired because I'm 65 plus, so it doesn't matter." It does matter. So, anyway, big argument, and we both feel bad about it, but what can you do? But anyway, I'm fixing to end this video. I just wanted to give a quick update on what's going on. Got to go on eBay and order my part now. Got to change my password on eBay. Got to change my password on my Gmail account. All sorts of fun stuff to do. Whoever got my phone, they turned it off, or they immediately knew how to pull the SIM card. Because here's the interesting thing about these phones. If you just do a system restore, because my phone wasn't even locked, I didn't even have a lock screen on it, because it stays in my pocket. Now, if I'm going traveling or whatever, yeah, I tend to put a lock screen on it. Go ahead and make it so it stays locked. But when I'm around the house and whatnot, no big deal. So that's how they got me today. One thing I didn't know about is because I don't really deal with the iPhone, is if you do a restore, you can't do anything to it and set it up for a new account until you put the information in. It's I don't know if it's something new with the iOS system or what, but it's security. It's to keep people from stealing them and selling them, because that's a common problem. My boss bought one of the iPhones from somebody, and the person sits there and says, "Oh, well, we cleared it out and da da da." But yet, when the guy goes to my boss went to set it up, he couldn't set it up because it had not been set right, or he didn't have the guy's password. Couldn't use it. He had to wait until he was back in the States to use the phone, and he bought it for while he was out of the country. So I don't know. It's crazy stuff, but what can you do? So in a way, it works in my favor, because now the guy, even if he does sell it, they're gonna on eBay. eBay's gonna get the money back to the customer and take the money back from him. So no matter what, the guy ain't gonna make any real money off of it. I mean, he can sell it for parts, but that's it. So what can I do? I'm not mad. I'm frustrated, yes, but you know, I should have been paying more attention. And that's how it goes. So that's just what I gotta deal with now. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here in this video now, because I got a couple of things to do before I can go to bed. And I still got a shower too. So thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And if you can afford to help me and you want to help me get a new phone or help me cover the deductible, Because if I spend all my money to pay my deductible and get this part for the van, I'm not going to have any money to get any food off of. That's how tight it is. Taking every cent I have for the next week to get this done. So, catch y'all on the flip side. Have a good one.